fashion bitch, bring your cables or your lace. Come join us for Alpaca Face. Hello, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
We are a hot mess today.
Oh, we are even more of a hot mess than normal, which is funny because we are always a hot mess.
Your hair looks cute.
Thank you. I just got it cut. That's part of why I am a hot mess, because I had to run across town and
doing all the things. I am a hot mess because I have been wrangling 3-year-olds today. Also, that's my dog. He is not sick. He just gets overly excited and starts to sneeze backwards. So.
Yeah. I love it. He's so cute.
He's a good one.
So I'm wearing my ranunculus.
It's so cute.
That I just whipped up because our friend Sarah from BlackSheepKnitter threw out there that she was going to do a knit along.
Yes.
And I'm actually going to shift this because I don't like looking at my boobs.
Okay.
There you go. That's a little better. I'm just like, I'm not wearing a bra.
Nah.
I'm just wearing like a t-shirt under thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
Black
Sheep Yard.
BlackSheepKnitter threw out that, for people who missed the boat. That's what she's calling it. The missed the boat. And I had this yarn that my girlfriend at Wool Weed spun up, and I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. And I had just the right amount. I really liked how it turned out.
It's so cute.
Yeah. And we met Sarah at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, and she was lovely.
Yes.
And she did better than us in the walk and knit.
Mm-hmm. Significantly better. Everyone did better than us.
But that's okay. That's what makes it fun for me. It's like, if you're going to lose spectacularly.
Lose hard. We still got a prize.
Yeah. It was very, very cool.
Yes.
And the donations were amazing.
Yes. I have so many soaps now. I'm very excited about the soaps.
Yeah. They were very cool.
Yeah. And, we might have done a little better if we hadn't had an entire row that was a pearl row. And not a
It was fun.
row.
I could have just done all the rest of them as pearls, but, whatever.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yes, it was. It was delightful. It was an interesting experience. Would do again.
Yeah, absolutely. So, having said that, I've got my other knit along that I whipped out. It's been a weird summer. Like, I have all these things that I want to make, and then probably like most people, I kind of get inspired, oh, I'm gonna make that, and then I just whip it out. So I finished a couple of things. This is my other knit along that I just finished.
Eek. So fun.
Eek.
The color blocking.
Freaking
I love it. I've said it so many times, but I love the color blocking.
I have worn this around the house because it's so cozy. Mm-hmm. And I love it. It's so squishy and good, and just, I don't know. I love how it ended up.
I have no knitwear today because I left my Comfort Fade cardigan at work because it was freezing this morning. Not freezing, but 55 degrees. That's freezing to me. I like true. 65, 70. That's my jam. Yeah, anything cooler than that is I'm dying.
Well, and it's been so humid that I've been sweating nonstop. But then I freeze, and then I sweat, and then I freeze. So I've been throwing this one on and off. And this is my weekender that CadyJax threw out on their podcast. Yes. And I was like, I'm going to whip that up. So, Boucle by Julie Asselin, and Big Birdie is the black. It's so cute.
It's so fun. I just love it. I can't
believe
how great it turned out.
Right. I can't either. The whole time I was knitting it, I'm like, this kind of looks like Grimace. It's kind of weird. Oh, and then I did the sleeves. I left them poofy and did just a really thick, I don't know.
Yeah, I love a balloon sleeve. They're fun.
They're very on trend right now, and it's not really my jam.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they look really cute. I think they look really cute even on me, but it's for practical purposes where it's I'm working with small children and now I have blue on my sleeve.
This would have been a puffy, this way. It would have been a puffy, and you could do a short with ribbing. I've seen a bunch of cute ways that it was done, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's very cute.
Thank you.
It turned out so good.
And I think, and I messaged Lauren on my way over here, I think they're both, well, I know Jackie's from Madison. I know Sarah's from Madison. I'm not sure about Cady.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I'm pretty sure, like, Madison, hi, Wisconsin.
Yes. I could not find their location information in any of their, I didn't do a super deep dive or anything, but I checked their YouTube info. Yeah. And I checked their
and
Instagram.
This is where I should be like, I watch them regularly, and I really don't. I think Sarah's got like 6 out. CadyJax I don't watch regularly. I just happened to catch on Instagram that this is what they were doing, and I caught it like 2 months too late.
Yeah. That's okay.
So, this is Titus.
He's a very good boy.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, he has to go in the kennel all day when I'm working, because my husband and I both work. So when I came over for our YouTube recording, I was like, can I bring the good boy? Because he's been in the kennel all day, and I don't want to stick him back in there.
As you can tell, he's very excited to be with people.
He's kind of losing his damn mind. He did come out of the kennel at like 2:45, so he has had plenty of time to unwind outside of the kennel, and he ran around the backyard for a while we were waiting, because traffic is apparently terrible right now. It took me 30 minutes to get here. Usually,
and I had to drive across town to Waukesha, which if you don't live in the Wisconsin, Milwaukee area, we're north of Milwaukee. I am. Lauren's just west of Milwaukee. Waukesha is about 35 miles farther west, and I've got kids all the time. Yeah. All the time kids. Yeah. Kids and dogs and dogs and kids.
I chase kids all the time. Not quite the same thing, but oh my God, I'm working with 3-year-olds now, and I hate my life.
I loved working with 3-year-olds, but I only worked with 3-year-olds when I worked with 3-year-olds, and I didn't have to teach them like music.
Oh. I mean, even just like in there to supervise, like I'm in there to help supervise their lunch period. Like right after that, we have to clean tables, sweep floors, and get cots out for rest time. And they lose their fucking minds.
Well, yeah, they're 3.
I know, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm glad I don't have children. I'm like, nothing has solidified this more than working Head Start.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, real grateful I don't have to deal with this. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss it sometimes, but that's because now I just deal with teenagers.
Fair. Yeah.
I have a plethora of 14 and 15-year-old girls.
Yeah. I mean, I have preteens as well. I've got my 10, 11-year-old little 5th graders. But, like, if they disagree with me, they don't just dinosaur growl at me.
Mine kind of do. They dinosaur growl, they swear, they flip me off, they're fun.
Yeah, I like little people. When they're 3, they're not quite little people yet. They're still in that,
4
I'm still learning to human from scratch phase, and that's exhausting.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's a whole different skill set.
Yes, so that's been a whole thing. So that's why my brain is mushy.
Mine all have homecoming this week.
Fun.
Yeah,
I can't
so
believe it's already
a lot of
time.
really teeny tiny slutty dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. That's fashion.
Different generation. We're not going to slut shame.
Nope.
It doesn't mean that they're doing anything or ready for anything, but the dresses are very much smaller than anything
and
I ever wore.
I'm very much an advocate of, if you feel good in it, wear it.
They're so cute.
And I know you are too. So
yeah, no, it's so cute on them, but it's just like there's that my mother in my brain going, ooh, really?
Yeah. My mother is like, we should get you a shawl because that dress has spaghetti straps.
My mother's...
And she's not like prudish in general. I'm just fat, so she's like, cover your shoulders. Can't have those arms sticking out.
Yeah, see, we watched a lot of Jane Austen, so my mom's favorite quote is, Mother, Lydia's lace tuck has slipped. Yeah, so now if I wear anything that is even remotely cleavagey, my mother's like, I think you need a lace tuck. A modesty panel.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my God, I just looked like my mother. That's awesome. I got my hair cut, and so I sent a picture to my mother. I'm like, oh my God, I look like my mother.
I also have the same haircut as my mother right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, my mom's hair isn't quite cut like this, but she has gotten this haircut, and it's very funny. Anyway.
Mine is more fun colored than hers, though.
Yeah, mine is turning into the same fun color as hers.
Fair. Yeah, my mom has finally decided to go gray. She was red for decades. Like, she was like, I'm going to dye my hair red. I like looking red, which is great.
Stay that
Whatever
way.
makes you feel confident, but she's finally decided to accept her aging gracefully. And
I'm working on it, but we split it like right where my gray streak is. So it's like, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's time.
Kind of a witchy vibe. I like it.
Speaking of witchy vibes, yay fall knitting. Yay. It's finally fall knitting.
Yes.
And while everyone else is working on sweaters, because it's finally sweater weather,
I'm making doodle cowls.
Yes, I'm working on literally like everything except sweaters at the moment. And doodle cowl, I've got yarn for that. And I've got a couple other patterns, and it's like color work. It's color work.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I bought a kit from Emily at Fangirl Fibers. One of her little like one-of-a-kind kits for doodle cowls. And you too! Did you get the minis?
I got the Haunted Mansion minis.
Haunted Mansion minis. I thought about getting that one. I wound up with like a neutrally gray and some more kind of
pretty
neutrally tones because I didn't quite know what I was going to be making with it yet. I was like, I bought so many of Pacific Knit Co.'s digital decks. And so I am going to do so many cowls. They're so pretty. They're so fun.
Fangirl Fibers, Haunted Mansion mini set. She did a pre-order. I saw the colors and I was like, seriously, they are so freaking good.
I thought of you when I saw it. I was like, Jenna had better get that.
It is so good. Like, the blacks are great. The blue is great. The minty green, the fluorescent green. Freaking fabulous. I love it. And, I think I took my little stitch marker off. But, yeah, and the doodle deck, I've got the fall pack like what you have.
Love those cauldrons.
And I've seen other people's. And the thing is I'm waiting because she's testing right now the monster
doodles. Very excited.
And our friend is going to Rhinebeck, and I want her to bring me the Rhinebeck deck.
Yes.
And I have the Seattle deck, and the Seattle deck has
I want the
Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch, and then I love the fluke, the whale fluke.
Yes.
It makes me so happy. I was like, I need to make a cowl with that.
Yeah, so I haven't decided quite what I'm going to make. And then I bought, at Green City, I bought minis to do, so I've got black. And then I bought these color minis.
Oh, those are fun.
Are they pretty? So I was thinking, like, similar, right? Like purple, green, and teal, but then 2 pinks. I was thinking I'd do something for Isaac.
Oh, nice.
Like, I thought it'd be fun to do a monster one for him.
Yeah.
And then kind of pick, like, a more witchy one for myself. Then we'd be kind of matchy.
Yeah.
Are they pretty?
That'd be cute.
So, yeah, so I just bought those separate. I think these might be DK weight. And these ones might be
fingering.
I don't remember. These might be the DK.
No, hers are DK.
I bought her fingering separately at the show because I've got them also fingering.
Those are specifically made like for the doodle decks. A lot of them. And
yeah. And that's just it. And I think I bought
because that's what the doodle decks recommend.
Correct. And I bought the same colors, her fingering weight set to do coffee cozies.
Fun. I'm very excited to make
different
coffee cozies for all of everybody because I have so many digital charts now.
And I was curious because I thought, maybe it's in this pile, I thought I had printed out with my stuff to bring today. They've got a coffee cozy pattern, and I think it's basically 2 repeats of each little chart. So you can pick any chart and do 2 repeats of it and make a little coffee cozy.
Fun.
Yeah, so I thought that would be fun too because I'll have lots of leftovers. And then, I mean, I could show this. Well, I'll show this one because I've got it out. So this one just came out, or maybe it's been out. But Telly Bean Knits. It's called Venomous.
So fun.
My God.
Leaning heavy into the witchy vibes.
Well, and it's funny because Isaac's friend Sage was over and she saw this and her eyes just got, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I have to make one. So if I make Isaac a monster cowl, I might have to make Sage A spider cowl.
Fun.
Yay, it's so cute. And that one too, I think is DK weight. No, this one's fingering. Pretty sure this one said fingering, but I could probably...
I think you could bump it up to DK. It's just going to make it a little chunkier.
Well, right, and I could maybe like make it a little smaller. I don't know. It's so freaking cute.
It is too cute.
Then I've got this whole bag of different minis of the wool stock. Yeah. Have you seen these? The wool stock mini hank bundles?
I love them.
So I've got this color, which is fall colors. I've got neutrals. I have got Eek.
Love.
Right? Like pinky.
Need. Yes.
Yeah. And so I've got a set to make their hat. Oh, they didn't print it in color.
That's okay.
Of course. But anyway, they've got a hat with little acorns. And it's out of the fall color and a solid brown.
Love.
So it'll be out of these. It's really cute. So I can make an acorn hat.
Leaves.
Then the whole reason I bought it, like 5 of them.
Little acorns.
Acorns. Lauren, I don't know when I'm going to have time to do this, but I need a whole bunch of acorns. And then we could put them in a wreath. Yes. Or we could put them in a cute basket instead of candy. Could
hide them in people's bags as a fun prank.
Right. Like, wouldn't it be fun to, like, stick little jingle bells in them?
Yes.
You know, like, whatever.
Delightful.
They're so cute. And I love the idea of having a bunch of different colors. Or seasonal, and I could have, like, winter ones and...
Yes.
I don't know if I still have it. There are acorn trees outside of the house.
Yes, there are.
And I was outside dealing with my kayak. Look, I've got acorns in my pocket.
Titus was crunching on so many of them.
Were you crunching on them? I love acorns. So I've got acorns in my pocket. I've got a bunch at home that I'm trying to get to root because you can water and have them like in a vase with water at the bottom. And we'll see. We'll see if I can get any of them to root.
Fingers crossed.
Acorns.
Acorns.
And that takes me to what I'm actually making this week. See, I brought everything. Lauren brought nothing today.
I brought my knitting and some crocheting.
Okay, good. Yeah, you've been making a lot of little crochets. So the Choose Your Own Fungi sweater by Gray Owl Knits came out 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I was traveling. And so I was super excited, waited for it to come out. It's fingering weight. I was in upstate New York, and I found the perfect yarn for it. So here's the sweater. So you can't really see, but you pick, just got, like the doodle box, it's got a bunch of charts, and you pick which ones, and you pop them in there.
Yes.
So being on vacation, as we do, I stopped in the yarn shop, and I found a yarn that we don't have here, and it's Meg's and Company Organic Merino Sport. I don't know if you can tell this color, but it's like super variegated. Pretty. It's got blue and green and orange and like a mustardy yellow. Aside from the blue, it kind of reminds me of Kim and colors that she would pick.
Yeah.
And then I picked, I grabbed this bag because I think I've got the labels in it because the basic is, or the solid colors that I picked are it's like Plymouth or Cascade. I think it might be Cascade fingering weight. No, I of course threw them away because I wanted them before I was on vacation. But I picked solids that match the colors so they kind of blend in. But at the same time, it like kind of reminds me of a forest floor where like you don't necessarily see.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're really looking at it. So I've got little mushrooms. That's so cute. And this one I'm making, gets to be an extra little small size. Very small. Because I'm making it for my 13-year-old niece.
So cute.
Because she loves mushrooms, so we're having a mushroom party.
I love it.
Yeah, it's been really fun. And Also kind of maddening because there's 25 other things that I want to be making. And my friend that went on the trip with me picked this hat.
Did you finish?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the Alaska hat. It's so cute. Really fun color work. I added a chart because his head's kind of bigger and I didn't want it to be too small, but it's kind of big. Yeah. So I'm going to put this on and we're going to laugh a little bit because it's kind of big, but I think it's okay. Because his head is bigger than mine.
Yes.
So it's, it's a little, but I think on him, I think it'll be fine.
Reasonable, yeah.
It doesn't feel reasonable on me.
Yeah, like the spoofy kind of part back here, I was a little worried about. But I think if he's got a bigger head, it will not be a big deal.
Yeah, I think it'll be cute. And then if it's really too big, I could be really nice to him and line it.
Also fun. Right?
Because I feel like then it'll just be extra warm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love the pattern. The pattern turned out so cute.
I will be casting that on the plane to Alaska next summer.
Yeah. When I go to Alaska, I'm making the national parks one.
The glacier.
Yeah. Yeah, because Kim already bought the yarn for it, so that is a thing.
Perfect. Yay.
Do we talk about it?
Yep.
Good boy. I'm not sure where I put the pattern. Oh, I don't have the pattern because I tried printing it and ran out of paper before I left. So, I don't remember if we talked about it. This is the Spin Cycle Nocturne.
It's so pretty.
It is so dark and purpley, and it's going to be gorgeous. Yeah. And then, because I overbought last year, I have the Moondrake Spin Cycle Mashup Dark Purple Moon Spun. And, yeah. So, the pattern that I'm going to make from that is Ophelia. And... let me just say, it's a lot of color work. Lauren, this isn't a lot of, I'm going to get any of this done fast.
No, but you have a list now. You have a list of things to focus on.
But I also have my jail sweater that I haven't started, which I would like to have for my trip that I'm taking the day after Christmas. This one is AGO knit. Why don't I have a better picture? But I want you to touch this yarn too before we get too distracted.
Yay!
Because
I like to switch the yarn.
It's beautiful. Okay, here's the
Pretty.
So it's like a drop shoulder, a little bit of color on the bottom, but really basic pattern.
Touch it. Oh my god!
It's Pearl Soho cashmere.
Love.
I bought it during one of their sales, so it's a really soft purple. Who would have thunk it?
But it looks almost gray.
Well, and that's just it. But instead of the oatmeal is the basic, so it's really soft purple and black. It's gonna be so pretty.
It's pretty.
I feel like, what says Paris more than?
Yeah.
So I have to make that one, and I have to make that one, and I have to make that other thing. And I also just finished my stripy shawl and gave it to my mother, who I look like, and have also cast on another huge... I don't know where I put it, Lauren. No, I have my phone. I was going to show you my other shawl. So yeah, a couple of shawls that... Okay. Here is my mother wearing the shawl I made her out of cashmere.
It's so pretty.
If she knew how much it cost, she would not wear it, because that's how my mother is. Here it is drying on my swing set, but the color pattern is just so amazing.
Yes.
And it's so big and it's so squishy, and she's been asking for a big shawl for a while. And I finished it and I was like, here you go, Mom.
To give it away.
Right? Here you go. But this is my next one.
I love that. That houndstooth is so pretty.
And it just came out. And I'm going to make it out of black and a gray, light gray.
Yeah.
So I have that. And I actually cast that one on, and I didn't get any farther on it because I didn't bring stitch markers with me when I cast it on yesterday. So it's a lot. I've got a lot to do, and I've been a little better about not leaving the house because it's been rainy this week.
Yes.
So
I still had to go to work even when it was rainy.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess so did you, but you can do that job from home.
Well, that job lately has been at night while I'm asleep.
Fair.
And I printed out the Amba O'Brien Ghost Knitters. You see that? It's got that way.
That's fun.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And I'm sure I've got yarn to make it out of, but that one's not at the top of the list. That just ended up in one of these piles of things. Lauren, telling you, I need to stop doing anything except knitting.
Yeah, I would like to get paid for that. If someone could pay me my current salary that I make teaching just to sit and knit and crochet and spin, right. And that'd be great. It's gone, Titus. Bringing that to me is not going to refill it with food.
Mm-hmm. Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up the new pom-pom. This doesn't have the crochet sweater that I want to make. This is the one after it. But Candace English from Farm to Starter Fiber. It's got some really cute things in it. But I don't know that any of them are on my immediate list. But I do like...
Oh, those mittens are cute.
Tin Can Knits mittens. Those are really cute. Texture-y.
Yeah, fun.
You know, if I finish all this other stuff, I can make some mittens. And...
Just in all your spare time.
Right? It's so funny. It's I'm literally don't bug me, I have to get this done. And they're imaginary deadlines. I wanted to look at this one, the Golden Grass Shawl.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, the textures are really fun. It's
yeah, I like the little baubles with the cables. It's cute.
I was trying to see if they had a better all over photo, and they kind of don't, but here's the texture. It's really pretty. That way. So yeah, so that would be one, maybe for eventually. But yeah, a lot of baubles in this magazine.
Yes, I have kind of been off on my knitting mojo.
Yeah.
So I have not been doing as much knitting. I have made a ton of little amigurumis. I'm working on the fin for a whale cute. Now.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it's a little derpy whale. He's happy. Oh, the other way.
I love
got
him.
A little tail.
So cute.
I made the stupid cutest tomato.
Yeah, he was really cute.
A little tomato with a smiley face. I mean,
yeah, it's so cute.
Happy, and I've been putting them in my prize box for my kiddos to pick from. Jellyfish have been super popular. Jellyfish. Yeah. And the whales go fast. I've made, I think, 3 whales now. And they go, super quick. See that, and they're like, I want that, please.
Yeah, that's so cute. And you said you made a bunch more pom-pom.
Yes, and pom-poms. I have been making pom-poms like crazy because in my music class with my littles, my 1st and 2nd graders, we have beat buddies this year. So they're little pom-poms that have a little googly eye in the middle of their face. And
yeah, they're really cute.
They're stupidly cute. And I hand them out to my 1st and 2nd graders, and they get to keep it for the year. So they have to take care of it, because if it breaks, that's it. So it teaches them a little bit of responsibility, and then they can tap or bounce the beat with their beat buddy for when we're doing listening activities. And especially the first few weeks of music class, we talk a lot about beat and steady beat and how to keep the beat and strong and weak beats. And so these beat buddies kind of give them something tactile to feel with. So yeah, I made 174 pom-poms so far.
That's a lot.
Still need to make 60 or 70 more. So I've gotten all of my like individual ones for my kids that get to keep them now. Okay. So that's good. But I've still got classroom sets because K-5 kids love to use them too. They're just not responsible enough to keep them after they are done using them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, we have shared sets for K-5. Yeah, but I am like up to my eyeballs in pom-poms. So.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah. So many little fiddly, like, it's funny because everybody's so excited about, like, it's sweater weather, it's weather weather, and we're not working on sweaters yet because it's like, oh, now we're going to make all these little fidgety things. Then we'll maybe work on a sweater, but then it'll be holiday knitting and, like, all the little things we have to make for other people.
Yep.
Have to. Have to. But yeah, and then it's like, I feel like really sweater knitting kind of starts after the holidays.
Yeah, for me too. I usually make my sweaters in like January, February, March. If I'm gonna do sweaters. I did finish a sweater recently though. I finished do I have my phone? Somewhere I have my phone. Right. I finished my test knit sweater.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wore it on Sunday. And it turned out very cute. It's a little cardigan. And
it was really cute. Did you get a photo?
I did.
Okay, good. Because I was going to do it and then
I know, I forgot.
Again, was zipping back and forth between places. It kind of seems like I never sit still. Isn't that right, Titus?
That is very true. Yeah.
It's never my own bad planning, Lauren.
You just have a lot to keep track of. That's not your fault. So there's my happy little sweater. It's kind of hard to see, but there's so cables. Cute. It's up on my Instagram. But anyway, so happy little cabled sweater from J Mayo. What is her handle? Don't remember. Hold on. Nope, not that one. It's something that's like not intuitive. Like it doesn't seem like it should be.
Yeah.
It's one of those kinds of things. But I think she recently liked something on my Instagram, maybe. So maybe I can pull it up. Anyway, I'm the worst.
Yeah, we can put it in the notes.
Yep. I'll figure it out.
We're trying to get better about putting things in the notes.
Yep, I'm trying real hard.
We'll call people out.
Not that one.
Hi.
CraftingMediocrity. That's
cute.
Yes, like her thing on Ravelry is J Mayo, but yeah, CraftingMediocrity is her Insta handle. And yeah, super. I mean, just very cute cardigan. Goes with everything.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Super cute over dresses because it's cropped, so it kind of just.
Well, and that's been another thing, like to crop or not crop, and. I generally kind of like a longer sweater, and this one's like really big and like throw over everything. It's so squishy. And then my other one, I did really short, and it's super cute over a skirt or over like wide leg pants.
Yes. So yeah, I am liking like the versatility of my sweater wardrobe right now.
Yeah, that's great. I know, like I feel like I saw, was it on Instagram? Someone had a cabinet with like glass doors, and they put all their hand knits in there. I messaged Lauren. I was like,
I need this.
Maybe I need some furniture.
Yes.
Maybe I just need a puppy sleeping on the pillow behind me.
He's very cute.
I think that should be the whole show right there. Just Titus sleeping.
I have so many pictures of him when he was a baby doing exactly that. Like,
yeah.
He's always slept on the back of the couch. And I think it's because he was raised with a cat in the house. And he saw the cat sleeping on the back of the couch. And he's like, that looks cozy. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and Honey, like, when she's the most comfortable, she's on her back with, like, just her whole, like, everything. It's like, okay, well, that's attractive. I know, you're such a good boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I know anything else. I showed you all of my junk.
Yeah, I went to the farm tour this last weekend, and I got some yarn and some fiber there. I bought some Icelandic sheep yarn, or not yarn, fiber to spin. I'm very excited to spin some Icelandic
Natural
sheep.
colored?
Yep, black.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. I was like, I need black roving. So I'm very excited. And I'm getting a new spinning wheel.
Oh, you ordered it?
It's my anniversary gift.
Oh, Lauren, I love that.
What's her name? Janice is selling her shocked ladybug for $700. So I'm getting a $300 discount on it's essentially brand new. She's used it like 6 times and it's been like hanging out for a year. And she's like, I never use it. I want to get rid of it.
Janice of the good yarn, as we
Janice
call
with
her.
the good yarn, yeah. Janice with the good yarn.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm very excited. And my husband was like, well, he's been without a paycheck for like, I don't know, 3 weeks or something because he changed jobs. And he's like, I need to check my bank account because we were talking about Alaska. And I was like, okay, so, Colleen put money down for our Airbnb. We need to pay her back. And he's like, okay, but I need to check my bank account. Okay, that makes sense. Totally fine. Right. He's like, we're fine, but I want to make sure that, before we throw $1,000 at, at the Alaska trip, that we're all good. So he comes into the room because I was talking to him about the spinning wheel that Janice had offered to sell. It's like, she's offering it for like $700. That seems pretty reasonable. She's going to throw in her Lazy Kate as well. Yeah. And, that's very reasonable, for a spinning wheel and an additional tool. He comes into the room the other day. He's like, I have $26,000 in my checking account. I think we can scrounge up enough.
Nice. That's awesome.
So good. It's kind of funny. It's like, I think we can just barely scrape together the $700 for a spinning wheel.
That's awesome. Yay!
Yeah, so I'm very excited about it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It'll be good to have a nice functioning, easier to use.
It's my current spinning wheel is fine, but it's from 1910. Yeah. It works okay. It works fine. Like the tensioning and everything, it's functional. My issue is that I can't buy additional bobbins for it. Mm-hmm. So when the bobbin is full, I have to wind off all of the yarn or the singles that I've made into a ball and then put them in a paper bag with a weight in it and then wait until the bobbin is full again and then wind that one off and then do another one and then until I can ply it.
Well, and now if you can enjoy making on the other one, mm-hmm. Your husband's nerdy enough. I bet he could figure out how to 3D print you some bobbins and stuff without you missing it.
It is possible. Yeah, I think that is a possibility. And he's offered, but he's also very ADHD.
Right.
He's got a lot of ADHD going on and we'll never do that.
If you're wanting to use it and you only have one.
Right.
Now you can be like, hey, honey, take this and put it in your nerd pile.
Yes. And do this when you have time.
Talk to your nerd friends.
Yes. Yeah.
I use the term nerd very endearingly.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I am also a nerd. I'm I play D&D.
Right?
Nerds are my favorite. Because I am
my
one.
favorite, too.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was exciting.
Yay, that's awesome.
The thing, aside from the spinning wheel, when I got the roving, that's where I got the spinning wheel tangent. Anyway, the other thing that I bought while I was on the farm tour was Suri and Angora yarn, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's either going to be a hat or a cowl because I just got one skein of each. But oh my god, I'm so excited!
And you bought them both from the Alpaca farm.
I bought the Suri Angora from the Alpaca farm. The Icelandic roving I got from Teldrer's Rainbow then.
Okay, nice. Did you make it to any but the two of them? Did you go to any of the other places?
We went to another farm. I don't remember the name of the other farm. I'm the worst.
Okay.
But there was, I think, just one other farm on there. The other one was a gift shop, and then there was a coffee shop.
Right.
So we went to all 3 farms, and then the third farm was actually very cool. I got to pet horses and almost stole a tiny bunny.
That one.
And because they had baby bunnies.
They were so cute.
To cuddle at the last farm, baby bunnies, teeny tiny baby bunnies, not like the Magic Willows alpaca place had big bunnies, and I almost bought an Angora bunny.
Yeah, they had 4 of them on sale.
Yeah, I have that at home though, so I don't trust him to just...
I almost bought a chicken.
They were so fun.
They were so fun. I did not bring one home, but I really wanted one.
I really want a bunny, super, super bad, an Angora rabbit, but I would have to test him with it first. It would be really irresponsible to just buy a bunny and be like, we have a bunny now at home. Mm-hmm. Because I appreciate animals' lives and don't want my dog to eat a rabbit 10 seconds after it exists in our home. Mm-hmm. But Yeah, I got to snuggle a little teeny tiny baby, like lion's head bunny, lion's mane bunny, at the third farm because they had like 4 or 5 baby bunnies and their mama in a little like petting kind of area.
Yeah.
They had guinea pigs in one little bucket and then they had baby bunnies in the other one. And they were only like 4 weeks old and they were so small and it fell asleep in my hand. And he took a little nap and he was like...
And you had the strength to put him back, Lauren?
I know, it was so hard. I was like, it would fit in my purse. It would fit in my purse. Right? Nobody would know. But I did. Tidy. I put it back. I put it down right next to his mama and he took a little nap. It was so hard. Yes. I'm not allowed to buy a bunny until I test Titus with bunnies.
Right. Oh, speaking of being too warm.
It was cold when I first walked in, but now I'm like starting to warm up, which is nice.
I know. I was fine, and then I put my sweater on because it's so squishy, and now I'm like hot.
Yes. So yeah. Yeah,
that was a fun day. Allie and I stopped by both farms, but didn't get to stay.
Yeah.
She was in a mood. And now she's home. So I guess we should say goodbye.
Alrighty. Well, we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Keep knitting and stuff.